What's good, guys? I've been kind of delaying this video for a little while because there have been so many reviews on the shoe, but I'll kind of just explain how I got it, in addition to some quality issues I see with it and stuff along those lines. But I just want to say first off in this video, quit the hating. I don't understand why there's so much back and forth amongst people on YouTube and amongst people on Facebook and stuff like that. Like, appreciate what you have. A lot of people don't have what you have. So just appreciate it and try and lay off the hating. Those are my words of advice for today. But additionally, I want to say that I'm probably going to start the movie reviews on this channel. I'm just going to keep them on this channel. If you don't want to watch them, you don't have to. Hopefully it doesn't make you want to unsubscribe or anything like that. And because I've seen so many videos, or movies I should say, so far this year, one of my next videos will be my top 10 movies thus far of 2012. And I'm hoping my first review video will be The Hobbit, and I'll probably see the midnight showing in the 3D with the high-speed 3D. So that'll probably be my first actual review on a specific movie. I don't want to retroactively review anything because it's harder looking back, giving an accurate impression. I want all my reviews to come immediately after I see the movies, and I'll try not to give any spoilers or anything like that. Also, if you're wondering what's up with my t-shirt, I got it last summer in China, and I just thought it was funny. So that's that. But alright, yeah, so this is the shoe I picked up. I just want to say that it was a very easy pickup. My mall basically said you could come get tickets at midnight, and then whoever the first people were to get tickets, you just come back in the morning. I was the first person. I mean, I live in a relatively small town, about 100,000 people, so yeah, I mean, it was no issue. I mean, that's where I got my Concords last year, Cool Grays, Bred 3s, as well as the Flint 13s, and I got them all easily, basically. So, yeah, no issue. But I want to say, I'm not going to do any reviews or anything with this shoe, but I will do a quick comparison between these and the Cavs. And to everybody saying that these are better quality than the Cavs, that's wrong. Completely wrong. I want to point out the two most notable differences, and because I don't really have a high resolution camera, you won't be able to see that well, but the suede or nubuck on the Cav 4s is thicker and softer. The Bred 4s, it feels thinner. Like, it feels like you're closer to the cardboard on this nubuck, whereas here it feels like it's a little bit thicker, got a little bit more padding. And then the biggest difference, and the thing that annoyed me the most about the Bred 4s, was, if you can see the paint on here, this doesn't really do it justice, but the paint on the Bred 4 midsole is a crappier brand of paint. It's much more glossy, whereas with the Cav 4, it's like a kind of a matte. It's like kind of a matte paint. So I think why this really stands out to me, and why it stood out to me the most when I got these shoes. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Let me see if I can do it. Yeah, you can kind of tell there that, look at the Cav 4s versus the Bred 4s. The Cav 4s, it's like more of a matte type of finish, whereas the Bred 4s, it's more glossy. And the reason that stood out to me is because basically I feel like the when I first got the Cat 4s, I was like, oh man, these things are not gonna chip at all. Like I thought on the midsole on the Cat 4s looks like it will never flake or chip, basically. Whereas the midsole on the Bred 4s looks like it could chip much easier, or flake or whatever you want to call it. So I just feel like the paint used on the Cav 4s was much nicer. And I think in addition to that, on the Cav 4s, you have, like, it's almost rubberized. Like this right here, it doesn't even look like it's painted. It just, like this blue part just looks like it's straight rubber. It just looks like blue rubber essentially. Whereas with the Bred 4s, you can see that it's painted. And in fact, like there's already like some minor chipping on the back here and all that. But one of my subscribers inboxed me a message on what you can do about chipping for these or the black cement 3s. Is basically when you get them, put a soft insole inside so that all the compression doesn't go down on the air bubble and cause it to crack. So if you've got a little bit of extra compression, it'll help prevent that midsole cracking. And in addition to that, you can also, I believe it's Angelou's leather paint is what a lot of people use, and kind of either gently paint over where it starts to chip, or if the whole thing just starts chipping off, remove it and then put a fresh coat on. And if my black cement 3s ever get really bad, I'll do a tutorial on that. But I guess that's it for this video. My next video should be my top 10 movies of the year so far. My first movie review will be The Hobbit, hopefully. And in addition to that, seeing the Bulls-Knicks with my guy J-Star tomorrow. He's hooking me up. I'm super pumped, man. I'm in finals mode right now, and it'll be nice to take a 2-hour break. Hopefully, see Joakim Noah do his thing again. But as always, guys, rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks, and